started with a buzzing. Not the kind you'd swat away on a summer's day. No. This was a deep, low hum, too loud to be a single bee, too focused to be a swarm. It echoed from inside the walls. In the small town of Vernal, Utah, nestled between canyons and silence, there was an old wooden cabin. Abandoned, overgrown, and utterly forgotten, locals avoided it. They said the house was cursed with sound. Whispered tales told of a relentless buzzing that came from within the walls, even in the dead of winter when no bees should have survived. That's where Alan and his wife made their biggest mistake. Alan was a carpenter. He had a thing for flipping old homes, especially ones with a story. He liked the thrill, the challenge, the money. So when he saw the fixer-upper listed for half the market value, he grabbed it without a second thought. From the moment they unlocked the creaky front door, something felt wrong. The air was thick, unmoving. Dust hung in the light like it didn't want to settle. And the buzzing, barely audible at first, seemed to come and go, as if listening. On day 3, Alan opened a wall panel in the kitchen to replace old piping, and there it was, a massive, pulsating honeycomb. But it wasn't just the size. It was black. Black like tar, like rot. The bees inside didn't move. Like bees, they twitched, in sync, watching. That night, the humming grew louder. The walls vibrated, like a low growl building just beneath the drywall. His wife woke screaming. She claimed she'd felt something crawl into her ear, a tickling wet sensation followed by a sharp sting. But there was nothing there, until she coughed, and a bee, alive, wings slick with mucus, fell from her mouth onto the floor and died twitching. They left the house immediately. Alan promised they'd stay at a hotel, burn the comb, call in exterminators. But the buzzing followed them. In the hotel room, Alan couldn't sleep. Every time he closed his eyes, he saw hexagons, the walls bleeding golden liquid, faces trapped in wax. He started hearing things, voices, not words, just pleading hums, vibrations that pulsed straight into his skull. His wife began to change. Her eyes grew distant. Her speech slowed. She'd stand still for hours, staring into corners, humming in a low, droning tone. Then she disappeared. No signs of struggle. Just a trail of honey, leading from their bed to the window. No prints, no ladder. Just gone. Alan returned to the house in desperation. He tore open the walls with his bare hands. What he found was her face, frozen inside a sheet of wax. Her eyes wide, mouth open mid-scream, and hundreds of bees crawling from her mouth. He ran, stumbling into the night, not stopping until his lungs gave out. The house collapsed in a fire later that week. Locals say it spontaneously combusted. Alan was never the same. He now lives in a quiet care facility just outside the city. He doesn't speak. He just hums. Constantly. A low rhythmic drone that rises every time someone mentions bees. One nurse claimed she saw a black honeycomb growing behind his ears. Another said he whispered something one night. She lives in the Hive now, and it's hungry.
Some houses aren't haunted by ghosts. They're claimed by something older, something that buzzes and waits. Don't ignore the walls, and whatever you do, don't follow the sound.